It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
What's up, y'all?
With the Diesel and the Jet, this is Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. And the pregame warm-ups wrapping up out there in Cleveland, where it'll be the Cavaliers against the Utah Jazz. Well, for Utah, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. And guys, still some time left till tip-off. Let's talk scoring. Kenny, how did you look to establish yourself at that end of the floor, and when did you know you were in for a big night?
Well, for me, it was just about getting the basketball in the right areas of the floor, either off the dribble or off the pass. So if I knew if I got to certain areas of the floor, I was going to be...
We've got basketball action at Quicken Loans Arena in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. Live on 2K Sports. Buckle yourselves in, everybody. It's the NBA on 2K Sports.
Shoot my charger. What's up, 2K gamers? It's your boy. Cutting that episode for y'all.
Kevin Harlan, and here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Favors and Gobert, the shot-blocking duo inside. Shelvin Mack is out there with Hood, and it's Hayward in at the small forward. Well, the Jazz look like the team we're used to seeing for so long last year. A big part of that was how they dictated the pace, Greg, of the game.
Very good point. I mean, the Jazz did a great job of slowing things down and avoiding turning things into a track meet, just focusing on playing to their strengths.
And it's Utah's ball. Outside Favors. Off on the layup. Utah's on defense. Here's Smith. Favors with the rebound.
See, Smith just missed that dunk.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Mag dishes to Gobert. Shot no good. So Cleveland will take it the other way. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And so Irving nails both of them. Kyrie Irving may be the best ball handler in the league. There are a lot of guys with a good handle. He is definitely in the top five. If not, he's got to be in the conversation.
And arguably the most talented player at his position. I mean, he can get wherever he wants to on the court. He's athletic, an unbelievable finisher as well. I think that's something that oftentimes gets underrated, maybe the best finisher in the game.
Agreed. That's good. James has got his first points of the game.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Here's Mack. A floater. Hood, the pass to Hayward. Good on the triple. Hayward's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
And you know, Kyrie Irving really ambidextrous as a ball handler, because you can't play him to one side, and he's ambidextrous as a finisher too. He's so creative and crafty. Terrific at the rim with both hands.
The pass to Gobert. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Hood. The basket good off the assist from Hayward.
And one thing about Irving's ball handling, he does a great job of protecting the ball. A very low rate of turnovers for a player as aggressive as he is on the bounce.
Here's Mack, covered by Irving. And Mack kicks to Gobert. And they take the lead.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a... freebie.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, on the wing, Thompson. And here's Love.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the three ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
Gobert with a screen on Irving. And Mack kicks to Favors. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Cleveland's gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Cleveland moving the ball around. Smith, no good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Quinn Snyder. The one player on his mind in this matchup, Kevin Love. And it's not for his scoring ability, but for the harm he can do to a team on the backboards. You saw what he can do to teams if he goes unchecked, Coach said.
Nice shot by Gobert.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Now, here's Thompson. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And here's LeBron outside. And again, LeBron missing. Cavs leading by 5. Cavs were poised to make a huge run last year in the playoffs. Swept the Celtics in the first round, but it cost them.
Yeah, and even though they did get that sweep, they lose Kevin Love for the rest of the way, and that put a big hurdle in their quest for the title.
Here's Mack, covered by Irving. Great D, that's
almost as effective as a block. I mean, made him completely change. And I think that caused him this.
It's back where he belongs.
He's home. He's home.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts. And, you know, for LeBron, he knew he had his work cut out for him in Cleveland. A younger team unseasoned in the playoffs, they had to remake the roster a bit and gain that experience.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Mozgov grabs the board. Cleveland's gone 4 of 7 from 3-point range so far in the first. Here's Fry. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even. Fry's got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, heads up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
And pushing it up is Cleveland. The Cavaliers again in transition.
Both teams trading punches back and forth. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
The momentum swings really impossible to keep track of. The energy in the building.
Had a chance to hear from LeBron James as he talked about the challenge of remaining calm and collected throughout the ups and downs of the NBA season. Again, just another part of the maturation process for LeBron. He's become such the consummate pro.
Yeah, he really has been. It's amazing to see the pressure he's dealt with and the way he's handled it with that even-keeled nature. You know, he's as solid and steady as they come at this point in his career. Nothing phases him, nothing rattles him.
And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
Filling out the wings, it's Shumpert and LeBron. Mozgov is out there with Channing Frye. And it's Dellavedova in at the 1. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here.
Like that.
Boy, he's just angling from the rim after sending it.
Yeah, I like him.
You can see which team now has the swagger, Clark, right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Now, here's Exum. Feeds it to Burks. Shot clock at 5. Another miss by Utah.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. How about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
For the Cavaliers, Love checked in for Moscow. Smith comes in for James. And Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Gobert, he's checked in for Lyles. Favors comes in for Trevor Booker. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Joe Ingles. Rodney Hood subbed in for Burks. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Gobert dishes to Hood. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's Smith. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Smith's got the lead up to 6 now for the Cavs.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Nato, covered by Irving, passes to Hood, pulls up on the elbow. Jump shot is good. Cleveland leading by 4. Utah was so tough near the end of last season, Greg. They weren't going to make the playoffs, but they did give other teams some trouble.
It's a great point. And how about going 19-10 after the All-Star break? Another team that would have been in the playoffs if they were in the East.
To the inside, Favors. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Favors got 6.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
And, you know, for the Jazz, you mentioned their post-All-Star break surge. I mean, that 19-10 record they had after the break was good enough for 6th best in the league.
And Cleveland making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Here's Shumpert. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Jazz have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Favors with a screen on Irving. Beyond the arc. And Gordon Hayward good for 3. 9 points in the game so far.
No.
And really the Jazz were a team nobody wanted to play after the break. They were over 500 against the rest of the West and had some big wins over playoff teams in the process.
And the Jazz call time here.
And for Kyrie Irving, it had been a long time coming. Last season, he finally played in his first postseason with the Cavs. And up until the unfortunate injury, he certainly made the most of it.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder was saying to his team. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Favors. Coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. He also wants them to concentrate on working as a team at the offensive end. Passing, patience, and teamwork. Those were the messages. Well, Coach not wasting any time in tweaking the game plan. We'll see if it makes a difference as we approach halftime, Kevin.
And thank you for that, Doris. And think again about the playoffs last year, Clark. They weren't all sunshine and roses for Irving. He had to play through a tough leg injury in the conference semifinals, and of course the injury in the finals, the fractured kneecap, and he was gone.
Yeah, that was really painful to watch, seeing him go out for the rest of the playoffs. That fractured kneecap, a freak injury, but he'll grow from it and be better.
And the Jazz with possession here. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Kicks it to Shumpert. And the dunk to finish it off. Ah, beauty. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
No kidding. I mean, neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time, guys.
So close.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Pass to Hood. The three.
Good.
No luck. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Irving passes to Thompson. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Man, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
What you thought you was going?
Nato, he's covered by Irving. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the feed to Hayward. He sinks the 11-footer. Hayward's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
They're fortunate that one was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. LeBron, he's checked in for Shumpert. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. Shelvin Max checked in for Utah. They grabbed their own miss. Love kicks to Smith. James outside. Another miss by James.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
Hayward can't hit.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions yet.
The shot's good from Smith.
Dellavedova is really good at finding his teammates.
Here's Mack. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And Hayward gets it to go.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Gentlemen, I'm over here with Tristan Thompson. And after that first half...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 10 points and 4 rebounds. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
Well, I love how the...
And that's going to do it for now as the second half is almost ready to get started.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. Really an incredible game from Gordon Hayward.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
Taking a look at the Jazz. The forwards are Hayward and Favors. Hood out there with Shelvin Mack. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Rome in the paint.
And guys, as many rookies do, Rodney Hood hit some major bumps in the road last season. I mean, he came in with the reputation of having an NBA-ready jumper, yet only hit 41% of his shots. He had that foot injury that kept him out for a string of games. However, it really all came together for him in April, the last month of the season.
Gobert the screen. And Mack kicks to Hayward. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Irving. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 8 points for Kyrie Irving.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And, Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
And the Cavaliers call time here. You know, Clark, the thing you like about Derek Favors is he keeps adding to his game every year. You forget how young he is, too.
That's exactly right. We need a reminder. This guy came into the league very early, right after a year of college. Seems like he's been around forever.
It's good, and the Jazz lose, cut down to just one on the bucket from Love.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Here's Favors. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And for Favors and his youth, he has made big strides. And in a few years' time, could be one of the more dominant bigs in our league.
Smith for 3. Mack grabs the miss.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Favors with the screen. Uncovered. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
And guys, with Favors, his development, you know, you forget. Sometimes it takes big men a little longer to figure it out. I mean, he's certainly been putting it together here the last few seasons. Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Utah has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. And the Jazz call time here.
Well, I'll tell you what, it was a really strong year for the Cavs. 53 wins for them, good for the 6th best mark in team history. A lot of those wins also came against the West, making it even more impressive.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Quinn Snyder was saying to his team. Offensively, he wants them to work the ball around. He stressed the need to find good shots, not quick shots. Those are likely not the last adjustments they make today, guys. There's still time left in this one. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. Cavs were very strong against the West. 18-12 record for them overall, second only to the Hawks in the East.
And they really turned it on against the West from mid-January on. How about going 14-1 in the West in their last 15 matchups, and that included a 10-game win streak against the West.
And finished off by LeBron.
Now that's some hang time, levitation, elevation. What a pretty double clutch move there.
Well, you can afford to get fancy on your way up. You've got to have that kind of space.
And space, Kevin, is what he had. The defense just a little bit Charmin tissue paper-like. I should say soft.
Here's Ingles. It's hauled in by Fry. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. On the wing, Shumpert. It's tipped. Burks with the steal. And oh, here we go. Burks got it. A fast break chance. And the rejection by James.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Dellavedova's checked in. And the dunk by James.
Yeah,
that's
outstanding
it,
job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
Well, LeBron had kind of a slow start to this season. His return to Cleveland last year.
Yeah, he got off to a bit of a slow start. He had some nagging type injuries, but things turned around, and LeBron was eventually able to get the clubhouse atmosphere where he wanted.
Out to the right wing. Fry dishes to Mozgov. Got a piece of it. The dish to Burks. The 11-footer. And Shumpert pulls it down.
And that atmosphere that LeBron was after, I mean, he described it as wanting a family-like atmosphere. Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
Jazz have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Exum passes to Booker. All sorts of time. They get it again. Here's Lyles. Off with the layup.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
LeBron kicks to Shumpert, and that one's good. Shumpert's got 8.
And to touch on the Cleveland atmosphere, you know, you could see as the season unfolded, it became a big part of what LeBron was able to accomplish in Miami, starting to work itself into that roster.
Exum dishes to Booker. It's blocked. Shumpert passes to Mozgov, and Shumpert kicks to LeBron.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Here's James. 18 points for him. But they get it back. Dellavedova from outside. Rebounded by Exum. Jazz trail by 3. Here's the screen to the middle. Here's Booker. And that comes off the assist by Exum.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
Dellavedova dishes to Mozgov. Cleveland moving the ball around. And Shumpert kicks the front. That's a 2 from Dellavedova. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Booker, and he uses the glass on the layup. Booker's got his second basket of the game. And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire. And Iman Shumpert, more athlete than player. 42-inch max vertical, shoulders carved like Michelangelo. But he had a long way to go in terms of his skill set. And you can see that evolution right before your eyes.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Love comes in for Channing Frye. And J.R. Smith's subbed in for James. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Dishes it to Hood. Fires from deep. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Smith kicks us nicely.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Hayward can't hit. Dellavedova. The shot misses. All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. So it's the Jazz now. They lead by 1. Irving is out there with Matthew Dellavedova. Then there's Tristan Thompson. Then it's Smith. And it's Love in at the 4 slot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Favors with the screen. Clock at 4. Hayward goes in. And good as it rattles through the hoop. Hayward's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Jazz. Here's Thompson. The rebound by the Jazz. Here's Mack. Outside Favors. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Wow, the fans are really getting their money's worth tonight. What an entertaining ball game.
Up to this point, Greg, it's been almost impossible to separate these teams. I think this one's going to be close all the way. You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down. Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
I agree with you. I mean, and now that we're moving deeper into the fourth, it's really the point where they add a few more points to the lead, and I think they can put this thing away and consider it over.
And they can up the ante a little bit there after that basket.
Yeah, you know, their lead's increasing, and they've got to be feeling better and better about the way this.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate the top.
I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Cleveland's head coach was saying to his team. He told them that they simply have to step up, saying if we don't make a move now, it's going to be too late. Give them everything you've got. Kevin?
All right, Doris, thanks. James checked in for Matthew Dellavedova.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Utah calls timeout. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Mack, the pass to Favors. He kicks it to Hayward. Mack dishes to Favors. He feeds it to Gobert. 4 on the shot clock. From deep. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
That's 2 in a row, and we call that a streak.
Irving kicks to James. Back to Irving. LeBron passes to Irving. He dishes it to Smith. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Pass to Thompson. Feeds to Smith. Launches a 3. James, no good. And it's Utah's ball. They're on a 12-3 run right now.
Well, it's gone back and forth for a while here, but they're really starting to push out. They're looking good right now.
And on the way from Irving for 3. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Mack. He's covered by Irving. Hayward goes in. Here's Gobert. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. And the Jazz lead by 11. Cleveland's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Thompson misses. Utah's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the 3-pointer to their advantage. And Matt kicks to Hood. And it falls over the rim and in. Hood's got 11 in the second half.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Took him no time at all on that one.
And Kevin, that's a really sweet stroke from Irving there.
Jazz leading by 11. Deflects the pass and stolen by LeBron. And stolen by Hayward. And there's the pass to Matt. To the inside. Shoots from 12. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. Hayward's got the lead up to 13 now for the Jazz. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Jazz.
Boy, their hounding, harassing efforts at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And how about the work they're doing also on the offensive glass? Creating those extra opportunities has been critical.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Dante Exum is checked in for Utah. From deep, LeBron. And Derek Favors.
It's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
The Cavaliers trail by 10. Love kicks to Irving. Blanketed by the D. Fights to the rim for the layup. 55 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Exum with it. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he can't make the second free throw either. It's them both.
And they've just done a great job of keeping this crowd out of the game. and we're getting closer to victory. The crowd's getting quiet.
And there's not a whole lot for them to be cheering about anymore. I mean, their guys got it handed to them.
A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Iman Shumpert is checked in for Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Trevor Booker, he's checked in now for Gobert. Lyle comes in for Derek Favors. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Burks in for Hood.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
And he's good on the second.
A slight hiccup at the line, but he did what he needed to finish this game off.
27 seconds left in the game.
Probably impossible for them to come back now.
Yeah, far too much work left to be done and not nearly enough time to get it done in.
We've got 22 seconds left in the game. Well, for the Jazz, they can just run out the clock. Now, here's Exum. Guarded closely. And they go to the intentional foul.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this game is over, and they're the only ones who don't realize that.
Exum hits them both.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Shumpert touched it last.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
.11 seconds left in the fourth. Now Exum. And Matthew Dellavedova is going to pick up the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot two. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he sinks the second. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. A solid win on the road.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Gordon Hayward. He notched his season high, and his scoring really seemed to set the tempo. And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for the...
The NBA.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. 'Cause all I do is win, win, win.
Oh man. Hey. Pretty easy if I make the shot. Look at this. Bro, I want to tell them. Shoot like me. And my viewers would like this I share that with you too. Okay. Hold up. I was just about to ask for that too.